Hey guys, I'm Lisa Tedder with Tedder Bear Stamping, and today we're just making one card, but I have a surprise for you. I have a sneak peek of my unboxing from the new mini catalog that's coming out in September. So I'm hoping you'll like that. And also right now, before we get started, I'm going to do a drawing for last time that I went and did my video. I offered to have a drawing for whoever commented. So I have it all ready. I'm going to switch you. We're going to do something weird. I'm going to switch you to look at my computer so you can see the drawing when it goes around. Hold on. Okay, let's see. Nope, okay, so that, my cord, okay. Whoop, let's put this down just for a second. All right, so there's my computer, and I have the names already in here, so we just have to submit, and it's going to go around. Woo! Valerie, you won. Okay, so I'm going to switch back to live and come back over here. Okay. And so Valerie, you won. And let me show you the card that you won. If you weren't paying attention, but I'm sure you were, is this one. Isn't that beautiful? So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to push you down now. And we're going to start. And I'm going to have to move my cord here just a little bit because I have it draped on my light so it doesn't get in the way. And we're ready to go. Okay. So today we are going to be using Gallery Blooms right here. Let me bring you up just a little because that's a little bit close. Okay, Gallery Blooms and a brand new one that's Elements of Text. And I just love words that like for the background. And I just got it, played with it, and then I realized that Stampin' Up! Is already retiring it. So uh, if you like this, it is on the item, where you can order it while supplies last. So this is so cool. I just hope that you like it too. All right. So I also am using more messages again. So keep an eye out and you'll see where that is. All right. So the card uses, make sure I have everything out of here, pecan pie. So last week I was in Minnesota with my daughters, all three of them, and my grandkids, all three of them. So it was really nice. That's where I was. I don't like to announce it before I go because, that's not the best idea to do when you're online. But I can tell you now because I'm home. All right. Excuse me. Sorry about that. Okay. I needed to get paper towels. All right. So this is a technique that I've never thought to do. Normally, when I want to mix colors, I do a pad and then I come in and do the other side. And this way is for people that don't want it to be as dark, but it's still very beautiful. You're going to use markers. So this is the H block from Stampin' Up. You're going to use your brush tip and you're going to just, I'm going to go over it a couple times with the crumb cake because it is not as dark. And I'm going a little past halfway. Hopefully this will come out well. All right, then I'm going to use the pecan pie and I'm going to go over the crumb cake a little bit. Oh, and hold on. I've done this before. I have my initials on here. And guess what happens when you do it on that side? I have my initials on my stamp because this is going to be a stamp. So we're going to turn that over and do it on the other side. Okay. Silly. All right, but I really appreciate you guys being here. And I should have no more breaks in stamping and doing my videos until Thanksgiving. At least I hope so. There's always, sometimes where something happens, but Hopefully I will be here every week. Okay, now we have it without my initials on there. Phew. All right, let me pull this out. And I'm going to spritz it with our spritzer just to make sure it's nice and able to move. I'm going to put this here, and then I'm going to try to line it up so it's straight and put it on there. Now this does help it to do a little bit better. Now the top, I think I spritzed really well. The bottom, not so much. So I am going to just come back in, and this works surprisingly. So, whoop. If it doesn't get, if it doesn't do well the first time, try it again, because it doesn't matter as long as you line it up exactly the same. All right, whoop. Now that looks really wet. So let's see how we do. Okay, that looks better already. Now it does not matter if we have a couple spots that did not get it, as you can see. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my heat tool. Normally you might want to let it dry on its own, but I'm in a hurry. So we're going to go ahead and I'm going to do it on the back side so that it doesn't mess up the color at all. Okay, I think that's pretty good. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in my tape and tape the edges, because this stamp set is wider and I only want it in my on my colored part here. All right, so let's see where it ends. There we go. You know I love this removable tape, so I always use it whenever possible. Let's see if I can line this up. Okay. Now, if you want the PDFs for these, be sure to sign up for my newsletter over on my blog, teddybearstamping.com, and I will probably be sending one out again in the next few weeks, because I had it all set up. I just did it the last time, so I don't need to do it again for another couple weeks. But I'm going to use the pecan pie, and I'm just going to ink up my stamp, and it's good to know which way the words go because you don't want it to be upside down. And I'm going to just stand up here and stamp over and do it one more time. Whoops. Oh, it didn't do too bad. So now I do have a little smudge there, but I'm not going to worry about that because the flower will be on there, and it just makes it look old, if you ask me. Now, if you don't like that, you would try it again. Okay. Well, hey, Joy. Sorry I didn't see you come in. I was busy. All right. So now I'm going to come in with the Gallery Blooms flower, because that's the only full flower I had that will make it look dark. Like, I don't want ones that have open that you would color. So I'm doing this one, and I'm using Early Espresso. Okay. Whoa, that would have been bad. Okay, let's put it in the middle. There, that's pretty, isn't it? All right, so then I like that, but I want to add a little bit of splatter because these big thing white is not my favorite. So I'm going to go over it with my marker. Hey, Marilyn. So what you do to make splatter, it's very easy, is that you take your marker. You could use a blend too, but I prefer markers. And go to the brush side, the brush tip, and you put your brush tip inside your cap, part way, and then just kind of pull it out and go like to where it's taken apart, like different ways of having your hands go opposite ways, not different. Okay, so that looks pretty good. You don't want a lot. You just want enough. That sounds bad. You just want to add a little, a little bit of interest. Okay, then I'm going to come in with my more messages, and I'm going to do happy birthday in pecan pie. And this was hard to get straight when you're stamping, so I'm going to try something. I'm hoping it works, and if not, we're going to be in trouble. I'm going to start it here and just do it upside down, and hopefully I get it right. One of my customers does this all the time. Oh, look, that's not bad. And she always gets it right, but I'm never like I guess I'm kind of a wussy girl, so I'm always scared to do that. All right, so I'm going to put some glue on this. And if you can believe it, I am not using any dimensionals today or DSP, which I usually do, because I stopped hoarding my DSP. I have decided that if I have it, I'm going to use it because I'm tired of like holding on to it and then never using it. Okay. Then I'm going to put some tape on this, and we're going to put it right on here. Hold on. I want to make sure that kind of do it in the same spot. So if you guys like it, you will get the same type. All right, so there's that smudge. I'm just going to put it right over that smudge. It's almost like I planned it that way. Hopefully that's straight. Okay, and then I am going to put that on to early espresso. Goodness, it's sticking too soon. And then put that on to my pecan pie. Now, even though this is a flower card, it is, to me, it looks masculine because of the colors and because guys like flowers too. Ask my husband, he loves flowers. And if you come and visit my house, you will see that he's got them everywhere because we, raise bees. So it's really nice to have flowers that the bees like. Okay, so I am going to color one of the rhinestones for, well, I'm going to do two. My first one, I only did one, but I kind of think it'd look good on both sides of here. So we're going to do that. Okay. All right, now for the inside. And what I always like to do is have my front and my inside the same measurements, just because then it's easy and you don't mess up on what you're going to, like if you have them different, then you have the chance of using the wrong one for the front. So this way, it's always good to do it this way. And I'm going to do time to celebrate, because who doesn't always want a birthday card. And then I'm going to do the flower down in this corner. And then this card is done except for putting it inside. So super simple. That technique is very easy to do. And I am going to have this flower go off just a little bit, so it's not so much on there. Okay. And then I'm going to put that on to my early espresso. Hopefully, no. I'm wondering if this is the same size and I need to trim it down. Nope, it's pretty darn close though. All right, we got this. We can do this. Oh my goodness. I am going to trim a little bit off because that's just too close. When I said we could do it, I lied. All right. Okay. Well, now, there we go. Except for the bottom's not quite right. Let's see if I can get it back off, and we'll try it one more time. Come on. And if you tear it as you're doing it, just turn it over. And that part goes on the bottom. Oh, better. Okay. I'm going to use glue since I tore that a little bit. And that will go on the inside. So Pat will do the drawing in a little bit to see who gets to get this mailed to them. So make sure that you comment really quick before while I'm showing you the things for you to ooh and ah over that we can get in September. All right, because then you will be put in the drawing for today. So one of the things that I want to open it because it's so pretty is that's in the new catalog coming up is gold shaker stars. I don't know if you can see. Look at how beautiful that is. I'd open it, but they're very, look, if you can tell, they're sticking to the top and I don't want them to go everywhere. So that's one. Now, I did tell you I went a little bit crazy on my purchases. Hopefully I can recoup that in my Christmas card class that's coming up probably in November. These are black and white. Excuse me. Black and white and gold baker's twine. And they come in a pack. Isn't that pretty? Love that. Okay. Then we have gold hoops. Now these are all part of a suite. Hey, Nancy. I'm glad you could catch me too. All right. So you get to be in the drawing for today's card. I'll show you the card real quick. This is the card I just made. So if you want to see how to do it with this technique, make sure you go back and watch. All right, so we got that. Then, oh, look at these. They're snowflakes. Oh, it's so hard to see the colors, but it's clear, pretty peacock, and I think real red. It could be cherry cobbler. Oh my God, they're so pretty. All right, and then with these, it's hard to see the sparkle. Hey, Nancy. Two Nancy's on here today. All right. And then this one, A Child is Born. Now, you guys, I do 6 cards for my Christmas card class. I do mail out packets. If you want one with a PDF, you just would have to get the stamp sets. But if you decided to buy a stamp set from me and it's part of a class, then I free shipping to you for the stamp set because I'll be sending you the other stuff too. But The Child is Born, isn't that cute? I just love those. All right. Then I have Woodland Scenery. Now, what I bought this for, I know it's silly, but the house with the steam or the smoke coming out and the sleigh and the deer. I mean, I just love the whole thing, but I just thought how cute. You could even make a little campfire with the smoke coming up. Too cute. All right. Then we have autumn trees. Look at that. And why I bought it, you'll see in just a second. Whoops, I haven't done anything. I just got it. So this is the dies. So I haven't been able to do anything but put my tags on it. But look at this tree. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. And this, oh, that's going to make a gorgeous Christmas card. And then we have the others. And I'm thinking that this might cut out part of the tree that you stamp. All right, so we have that. Then I got some labels, traditional labels, because all my cards, I have to have them have a different sentiment because otherwise people like take the stamp to another table and they all have to stay together. So this way, every card has a different stamp set or a stamp. Okay. Snowflake Kisses. And that comes with dies that have snowflakes. And then look at this one. It cuts it. Oh, so pretty. Now you could just die cut this and then brush over it to make a pattern. Wouldn't that be pretty? And the circles and this. Sometimes I buy things for the dies and then I just get the stamp set that goes with it. All right. Another one is branching out. So this one, no lie, I bought it for the pine cones. I do like trees. I like branches, but those pine cones sold me. Isn't that crazy? But look at the dies. Oh my gosh, they're so cool. So anything that like goes inside another and dies, I usually get. Did I tell you I went a little crazy? All right. Then I have delicate pines. Oh, there's okay. And that's really cute. And it's got a pine cone too. And the dies that come with it. That big die was awesome. This, it's got the die cut pine cones that are bigger. They had me at the pine cone. All right. And then one that I should have dies to, but they accidentally forgot them. So they're in the mail as of today. And these are really pretty. Okay, now, oh, we're going to take a little break because I want to show you what my daughter made. You guys know I love the Wicked Queen. So she made this, and I wish you could see it with the light behind it. But she made this from scratch. It's not a kit, nothing. And this is her first big project. So pretty. Okay, sorry. Had to share. And then the DSP. Should I open it so you can see? It's really pretty. You guys tell me. Should I open it? I have not. If it's just one stamp, I'm not sure I would buy it, but I like the others too. So I'm like, okay. All right. So here's the back. Isn't that pretty? And let's see, pull it out a little bit so you can see. Now, this paper is what sold me. So we have that with the back being beautiful. And let me pop it next to. Oh, there's my pine cones. And I think the die would fit that. And then the back. It's like the salt technique. And then they copied it. Whoops. And then this one. Or is that the same? Nope, it's not the same. And with that on the back. So pretty. And then that with, oh, I'm going to have so much fun. So this is going to be my besties for Pat. Did we say, is this the one? Nope. This is the one that we're going to have the besties, not next month, but the month after. So that's why I bought these. Let me get this. This one is Modern Christmas, and this one is what I'm doing for Besties next month. And if you go out on my blog, put in Besties, and you can see what you can get. Because normally I give you, oh my gosh. So this is the two. This is back and front right there. You get half a pack of DSP, a full pack of the ribbon, and a full pack of whatever embellishment comes with it. And you get all 6 cards and cut for you and die cut if it needs die cutting. Oh, this one's got gold in it. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah. And then that's the back. Okay. Let's go. And I give out a very special treat with it that everybody looks forward to every month. Hey, Haiti. So you can tell them what you love about the specialty thing that I give you guys for Besties. Fa la 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 la. Let's see the other side. Because one side has the gold and the one side is plain. So if you don't want to use it, the question is which one will you want to use? Because it's hard. Oh, gosh, love it. I love this too. That one's going to be a tough one on which side I want to use. Okay, so there's that. Then one last thing. And this is felt that I can put on my cards. Ooh, you just want to play with it. So this reminds me of my childhood. When we lived in Illinois, we went to an Episcopalian church school, and a girl sat next to me during the prayer, and the priest is right in front of me reading from the Bible, and I reach out and I just want to touch her dress, and he bonks me on the head with the Bible. That is always in my head every time I see something soft like that. Okay, so I think that is all of what I have. I can show you the front of the catalog, but I can't open it up. But for those of you that are my customers, you're going to get this. And if you have, come to my class, you will get this in your class. And I think that's it. All right, so I'm going to bring you up so I can say goodbye. Thank you for being here. I hope that you come back if you're brand new. I do not make cards unless I love them too. So I've been doing this since 2003 as Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, but I've been stamping since 2001. So I have not gotten bored yet. So I hope that you guys come back, and I will see you next time, next Thursday. Thank you. I'm going to go ahead and end. Okay. Thank you so much.